I've gone into a hospital and tried to empty it, and I actually had one guy in a wheelchair and he had crutches beside his bed, and I got to telling him, Jesus wants to heal you. And he says, well, if it's His will. And I said, no, it is His will. And I started sharing some of these things. Well, no, God made me this way. And I said, well, if you think God made you that way, why are you in the hospital trying to get out of God's will? And the guy got mad and he chased me down the hall in his wheelchair and swinging his crutch at me and ran me out of the hospital. And then there was another instance where a guy was on life support, and I said, I'm going to pray for you and I believe Jesus is going to heal you. And he says, well, if it's His will. And I said, no, it is His will. And he said, no, God made me this way. And I did the same thing. Well, then why are you trying to get out of God's will? And this guy who was on his deathbed got up on one elbow and got to yelling at me, and they grabbed me and threw me out of the hospital.